Olympic boxer Imane Khelif, who has been deeply impacted by the backlash against her on a global scale, claimed that the flood of harsh scrutiny she has received due to misconceptions about her gender harms human dignity, and she demanded a stop to bullying athletes. The Associated Press sports video partner SNTV conducted an interview with the Algerian athlete on Sunday night, during which she discussed her turbulent Olympic journey. Khelif spoke in Arabic and stated, "I send a message to all the people of the world to uphold the Olympic principles and the Olympic Charter, to refrain from bullying all athletes, because this has effects, massive effects. It has the ability to murder a person's ideas, spirit, and mind. People may get divided by it, and for that reason, I beg them to stop bullying others." Among the most talked about tales of the Paris Games are the triumphs of Taiwanese boxer Lin Yuting and Khelif. Both women have won their first Olympic gold, but they have also come under fire online for unfounded allegations about their gender, which has widened the rift over evolving views on gender identity and rules in sports. The 25-year-old Khelif recognized the stress and suffering she had to go through to compete in the biggest event of her sporting career, far from home. "I communicate with my family twice a week. I hope that wasn't too much of an impact on them," she remarked. "They're concerned for me. That would be the finest course of action if this crisis were to end in a gold medal, God willing." The International Boxing Association, which has been permanently barred from the Olympics, has claimed that Khelif and Lin failed some eligibility checks for the women's category at the World Championships last year, which has sparked a lot of hate. When asked if she had undergone testing other than doping tests, Khelif said she didn't want to talk about it and declined to respond. She thanked the International Olympic Committee and its president, Thomas Bach, for their unwavering support of her during the controversy surrounding her participation in Paris, caused by the Olympic boxing's outlawed previous regulating organization. "I am pleased with this remedy because it reflects the truth, and I know that the Olympic Committee has done me justice," she remarked. At her fights, she has also received overwhelming support from the crowd, which chants her first name as she walks into the arena and waves Algerian flags. She will compete one more on Tuesday at Roland Garros in the women's 66-kilogram semifinals. Khelif has stated time and time again that she would not let rumors or allegations stop her from trying to win Algeria's first Olympic gold medal in women's boxing. Khelif declared, "I don't care about anyone's opinion," one day after defeating Hungary's Anna Luca Hamori. "My goal in coming here was to compete and win a medal. I will undoubtedly compete in order to get better, and with God's blessing, I will get better like any other athlete." Khelif claimed she had been somewhat distanced from the global conversation about her, although being aware of it. She said, "I don't follow social media. Myself and other competitors are prohibited from using social media during the Olympic Games by a mental health team. My goal is to compete and achieve success." Last Thursday, Khelif began her Olympic career with a victory over Italian fighter Angela Carini, who pulled out of the match after just 46 seconds. Later on, Carini expressed sorrow for her choice and her desire to make amends with Khelif. Because of such unexpected conclusion, there was a lot of talk about Khelif. People like former U.S. President Donald Trump, author of Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, and others incorrectly claimed Khelif was a guy or transgender. The IOC has criticized the opaque testing procedures and opaque leadership of the IBA, which was completely banned from the Olympics last year in an unprecedented move against a governing organization, and has pronounced her and Lin eligible to compete in many Olympics. Khelif's triumph over Hamori on Saturday seemed to be cathartic, and it was evident that she was feeling the weight of the attention from all across the world. Khelif moved to the center of the ring, waved to her supporters, knelt, and pounded her palm on the canvas as her grin turned to tears. The referee had raised her hand to indicate the victory. In the interview, Khelif claimed, "I couldn't control my nerves. Since it wasn't at all easy to go through, I was deeply impacted, even if there was a mixture of elation and sadness following the media frenzy and the triumph. It was an act detrimental to human dignity." Prior to her sudden suspension from the World Championships last year, She had participated in IBA competitions for a number of years without encountering any issues. The Russian-dominated organization, which has clashed with the IOC for years, has not to divulge any details on the testing.